gentlemen. It's been quite a while, I think. Things have been extremely busy. I've been working full time while in my last semester of classes, while making huge progress on Sway, so things have been a little crazy. And on top of that, I was sick for literally like the last month and a half maybe. I think I got COVID and then it turned into like long COVID or something. But anyway, it was just kind of like down bad from that. Still pushing through and everything, but just like, it was tough. It was like running uphill with a weight vest on or something. And then got better, felt good for 5 days maybe, and now I have a different kind of sickness, sore throat, head cold, whatever, but not nearly as bad. I still have energy. So other than that, things are going absolutely fantastic. I am getting through this semester. I'm ready to get the degree. Work is going good, still not super busy with that, just consistent, which is exactly what I need right now. And things for Sway have been going awesome. There's a bunch of updates, I think I'll give them later, but just making huge progress. And what I'm getting up to today, I just wrapped up my morning work block. I'm gonna get some breakfast because I'm absolutely starving. But what I'm building right now is I'm working on our calendar feature. So you've already been able to like create sessions, create blocks and stuff like that. Now we're wrapping that into a calendar so I can actually go and plan my weeks, days, all of that stuff. And I can actually see like this kind of concept of rest debt and balance between your actual short-term performance and how much focus you're scheduling, and then how much rest you should be scheduling on the back of that so you don't burn out. So it's a really cool feature, and we're really trying to get out the door super quick right now because we have some demos coming up this week. But yeah, that's what I'm working on today. I may or may not show you guys later. I'm definitely gonna fill you in on the other updates later, but for now, I'm gonna get some breakfast. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. I also have our 3D printer here. And okay, spoiler on one of the updates, we brought on a new team member, a mechanical engineer. He's a friend of ours, an absolute beast. So he's been designing our models. So we started off making a model that resembles like our final form product, so we can make really nice high quality renders out of those. And now he's working with Matt, our electrical engineer, and trying to create our prototype for this stage with our non-miniaturized electronics. So that's what I'm printing right now. Got those. I need to print the legs and the rest of all the pieces and stuff, and we're gonna actually assemble that prototype. Before I jump for breakfast, I wanted to let you guys know that we're gonna be opening up pre-orders for the founders batch of the Sway S1s. They're coming in the first half of 2026. And right now that's closed, but it's opening very soon. And so we have a waitlist open up on our website, and you can go in and join up on that. Yeah, you can sign up for that waitlist, and basically you'll get notified as soon as the pre-order goes live, and there's gonna be a very limited number of spots. This first batch is gonna ship early and at a heavily discounted price. So if you're considering buying, I would definitely try to get in on that and be part of the very first version that's going live. And also, I just wanted to mention, our website got a huge overhaul. I think it's looking pretty damn snazzy. So let me know what you think. Life hack for your oats and smoothies: blend them first, turn into like a little flour, and then when you actually make the smoothie, it blends in perfectly. You don't even notice that's in there. You don't get like the chunks or the weird thickness. I just realized we're out of frozen fruit. That sucks. Banana instead. So no frozen fruit, but we've got a banana, ice, oatmeal, now glutamine with vitamin C, fiber, ice, Isogold vanilla whey isolate. So my workout volume has been pretty high, and then plus the extra stress and busyness and stuff just in my schedule. And I noticed I was not eating enough to properly recover from and handle it all. So I've started tracking my calories and eating a good bit more. I've got my weight up to a good maintenance spot, and it's funny, I feel like I'm leaner now after eating more. So I think that like my body was just under too much stress from not eating enough to handle everything, and now it has what it actually needs, and so it's a lot happier. My metabolism is actually kind of in a good spot. But yeah, eating a lot more, and I actually started taking this fiber because it just kind of keeps things running smoothly. Make sure that you can actually handle the extra amount of food that you're putting in. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. For some reason, I went like 2 years without making a smoothie. I used to have smoothies all the time, and for some reason, I just stopped doing it. And now that I've started, I do not plan on stopping for quite a while. I usually put honey in here as well, but I'm also out of honey. There we go. That should do. Let's see if I can close it. Okay, so we've got that smoothie. I have a cinnamon raisin bagel with butter all over it. This is exactly what I've been eating for like probably a month straight now. I love it. I've also got kind of my like morning with breakfast stack here. I've got lion's mane, brain support. I've got L-tyrosine, also for focus, dopamine, stuff like that. And then I have cordyceps, which is immune support and also kind of supports your overall like body athletic function. Oh, that's good. Oh, before I eat all this, I completely forgot. I was gonna start a print on the printer, so I'm gonna do that right now. Look at this janky ass setup. We've got a fan here because we've got fumes from this. We do have an open window. We have an open door. This stuff isn't toxic, but it still gives me a headache, makes me a little nauseous. So we're taking all the necessary precautions with this incredibly sophisticated setup. That wraps up another work block. I am once again absolutely starving. So it's lunchtime. And we've got piece by piece, we've got these coming together. Not bad. So we got the nice looking Sway logo on the side. We've got, these are obviously much bulkier than they're gonna be in production, just because we're working with bigger components right now, but the architecture is getting pretty damn good. And I think our mechanical guy, Matthew, has done an absolutely fantastic job at this stage for making these look even this good. So I'll show you when the rest of the print is done. I also wanted to flex this new website. Let's take a look at this. Sheesh. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not something you want to wear? Oof. Role in a hyper-connected world. Invest in long-term cognitive vitality. Live fully in work and beyond. Look at that. Look at that. got second leg print going on here. We've got our, again, extraordinary setup, keeping things nice and fresh. We've got some dirty ass coffee table, pasta, ground beef, some black beans. Gonna pour some red sauce over that. And while I eat that, let's see what my guy Mike Thurston is up to. So this came together good. It's a little back plate, came in nice, but we had a couple design issues with this related to the hinge. So these are going to the print graveyard. All these. Now we are printing yet again. We have 2 new legs. Beautiful, lovely Sway logo with a nice little tree on there. Another one. This one is a throwaway. And what's this? Yeah, more sports. So now, got the last 2 covers there. I am heading out now to get a rotisserie chicken. It's Sunday, and every Sunday I usually go out to my family's place and we have a Sunday supper. My grandparents also come. My girlfriend comes with me when she's here, but I am sick. I mentioned that earlier, but my situation has severely declined. Not sure if you can tell from my voice or not, but no taco supper for me tonight. I'm getting a rotisserie chicken, eating it with rice, kidney beans, and Frank sauce all over it. So heading to the grok shop. All right, I am fed and printing is all done and successful. So we had these frames here, and you can see we've got, I don't know if you can really tell, we've got our slots and everything there. We have mounting holes inside and everything to actually hold the little PCBs that we have. We've got our arms like this. They're we've got 2 pieces. So there, the wires are still external for the larger boards that we have. Then the electrodes will poke through there, and then the wires can actually route through the hinges. And then here's another arm with a little arm piece. Now obviously this is a PLA 3D printer, or just a regular 3D printer, and I'm using PLA. But we've got our hands on a resin printer now for printing substantially better prototypes. And then for actual production, we'll see how good the quality is from the resin printer. And if we can get really good quality, we might even consider that for production. Otherwise, we'll look at injection molding and stuff like that. But there, that just pops in nice and easy like that. And then I can squeeze that down and pop that in, go. And there we go. Now they're a little on the thick side, and I already explained that's just because this is a little prototype. They look pretty damn good in terms of the design and everything. Yeah, there we go. So unfortunately, I don't have the electronics on me. Matt has those right now, and he's doing a bunch of debugging, bunch of signal work, all that jazz. So we just have the print here. I might drop this off to him to see if he wants to put them together. But I'm honestly pretty damn happy with how that turned out. What else was I saying? I feel like I was saying something at the beginning of this video. Oh yeah, I kind of alluded to some changes or just big updates we had. I don't know why I'm trying to be mysterious or something, didn't just say it. I was expecting to have more like structure to this video, but then I just kept getting sicker and the prints didn't work at first and I had to reprint and stuff, so all over the place. But anyway, big updates. Like I already said, we have Matthew, but not Matt. This is a Matthew, our new mechanical engineer. Absolute beast. He joined the team. It's been a game changer having him on board. We also have our first official scientific advisor that joined us, and this is Dr. Colin Conrad from Dalhousie University, where 3 out of the 4 of us on the founding team went to. He's actually in the faculty of management, got his PhD in like neuroscience. He's done a bunch of research related to monitoring flow, mind wandering, and then specifically flow as it relates to things like using social media, like consuming information and in education, all that kind of stuff. So he is an expert in this field, and it's perfect having him behind us. And another thing is we closed a small angel friends and family round. So now we actually have some money in the bank, and we're able to do things like maybe buy some new printers, do some more prototyping rounds. And our next steps is we're trying to miniaturize our boards to get fully contained prototypes, because before the close of the year, we want our first fully contained prototypes for ourselves to use, and we'll do a small run for our internal beta testing group and get those actually in the hands of users so we can start getting feedback. They'll go ahead, break it, fix all the bugs, all this stuff, and then we just get closer and closer to that kind of target ship date of mid-2026 for when we want to ship out the Founders Batch. And again, like I said, if you are interested in getting in line for this product, we do have a waitlist open on the website, so you can go there, just completely free. You literally just pop in your email and click sign up, and you can get some emails and let you know when we're actually going to drop. But yeah, it was kind of all over the place. I like halfway through the day, I was like, this is too much. I don't know if I'm actually going to do a video. People don't care what I have to say, but I haven't made a video in like a month and a half, and I keep telling myself that. And I think the best thing is to just go ahead and make videos, even if they're garbage, nothing happens, whatever. I just want to share it because I just want to be able to go and look back on this journey later on. And if people are interested and want to follow along what we're doing, perfect, more the merrier. Yeah, I'm just gonna, it's 6:30 now. I've got nothing else to do besides just do some more coding. I want to wrap up what I'm doing on that feature I was talking about on the Sway app, because we have a demo in the middle of this week. So yeah, again, that feature was, well, the calendar feature, but an extension of the calendar feature. When I'm like planning my days and stuff like that, it actually balances and lets me know my kind of like rest debt. Say I'm scheduling a bunch of focus sessions and all that stuff, it says, hey, you should schedule a session to relax, like to watch TV, read a book, or something like that, go for a walk. So we're building that feature in because that's kind of a key thing to the demo of this like mental athlete framework, basically the Whoop for your brain that we're trying to put across with this product. So I'm gonna try and wrap that up, and then unfortunately I've got to switch myself into school mode and work mode for this week, which sucks. As soon as I get in the groove for Sway, I just gotta switch over, but this is almost done. I'm gonna be graduated in like 2 months, and then done. So it's perfect. I keep telling myself that like this phase of working with all these other things kind of slowing me down and weighing me down, it's literally just like I've been sprinting with like ankle weights on, and I'm starting to get used to it. And then as soon as I'm done with those things, I spring them off and I'm just running like the wind. So looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Appreciate you all, and catch you in the next one.